MP.
And for my money in NBA games is just a fun.
You have great corners. I like this.
The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member. And don't forget, DC family, next game we're doing a very special giveaway for 10,000 fans to arrive.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the power forward position. Drills it from outside.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Thomas. No good from outside. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Thomas, that's good.
Graceful touch on the teardrop. Woo! Thomas showing how under control he is.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. MP's got 9.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first.
He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Cullen passes to MP. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Demon. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. MP.
When he gets dialed in from deep, like he has been, he can just take over with his shooting. It opens up looks inside and outside for everyone else, and it all happens because there's just no easy answer to deal with a hot shooter. Fantastic performance from him.
Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And this is the time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The play will be reviewed under
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
It's Thomas on the wing, covered by MP. 4 on the shot clock. Over MP, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Middleton outside. Back to MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A 3 from McCollum. And again, Washington with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Porter, a screen on McCollum. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
MP. Oh, from way back.
Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah.
Thomas against MP. Thomas, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And so it's Washington holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why. And some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Corey Kispert. MP outside. Carrington finds MP. Back to Carrington. Launches a 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They've got Chris Middleton. MP out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Champagnie in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Alexander Song, he's checked in for Washington. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Here's Demon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Takes a step back. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 16-3 run. MP, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Fires from way out. Whoa! Big time shot!
No, he didn't. I don't think I have ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Washington. And a change for the Nets. Thomas checked in for Johnson. Shot clock at 2. Here's Porter. Washington with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 36.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Wolf to the left side wing. Middleton against Porter. Here's Demon. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's Washington holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Wizards.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, hits it again. Wow!
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf at the 4 spot. Can he keep it going? And MP with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The 3 from Thomas. Rebound by the Wizards. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. For the 3. Good, that's another bucket.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
They get the rebound. That one goes. Count it.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
It's picked off. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Wolf, still without a basket. And a miss there on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Wizards passing it around. Pass to MP. Here's McCollum. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
MP's shot is good.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Up top, Porter. Here's Demon. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. To halt the run, there's Porter with the 3. Washington with the rebound. Champagne's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
McCollum kicks to MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. Claxton a screen on Middleton. Trains the 3-pointer. Porter's got 5 now.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr., looking to dominate him from beyond.
McCollum passes to MP. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
On the court.
And so it's Washington with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Launches from deep. And it is good at the buzzer.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And with the fourth quarter up. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Washington calls timeout.
One more time, DC family, your Wizards dancer.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Carlton Carrington is out there with MP. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's George in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Pass to MP. Now, here's Kispert. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not change.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Kispert. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. MP, that's for 2. Wolf grabs the miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, good defense there. But Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. How about a 9-foot standing reach?
Pass to MP. Another bucket. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Outside Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Over MP. Thomas, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Bagley sets a screen for MP. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Wolf. It's stolen by Bagley. Carrington with the ball. Back to MP. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly. Switch. Yo, match up on Moran. Hey! Swing it!